Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to No Boring Days. My name is Carlo and today I'm going to talk about my experience doing the bike leg of the 70.3 Ironman in Cebu, Philippines. Let's do it. So first of all, huge shout out to the Island Nomad for the beautiful footage. I prepared a GoPro, but when I was in the waiting area, I realized that they did not allow cameras. So I left the GoPro in the bag, which is fine because the footage from the Island Nomad is beautiful. You can check them out on Facebook. I'll have a link to their Facebook page in the description of the YouTube video. Check out this footage. In terms of fitness preparation, I think I did okay. I got the miles in, practiced the new position because of the clip-on aero bars on my Surly Midnight Special gravel bike. Later on in the video, I'll show you some interviews I was able to do with my teammates and some friends who did the Ironman. And notably, I caught King Lim, Cebu's top triathlete, and asked him about his race. He had an interesting one. But first, let's talk about the bike course. I was gonna describe the bike course myself, but I read a post by John Pajes and he summed it up best. Here's what he said. The top Ironman official from Australia offered this pronouncement to Dr. Ronnie Medalye, myself, and many others in attendance at the transition area. Tomorrow's bike course, I guarantee you, will be one of the 3 best Ironman 70.3 bike courses in the world. Nope, he wasn't joking. No, he wasn't referring to top 3 in Asia. He boldly claimed that the Cebu course will be among the world's best. The best part of the climb was the majestic view of the Cebu city skyline and the sight of the 2 towers with the crosses as you plateau the CCLEX. At no other time I thought to myself, can I pedal here undisturbed? So enjoy it. In all, we traversed the CCLEX a total of 3 loops. Can you imagine in the 90k span, biking the iconic CCLEX for over 50 kilometers? That was an excerpt from John Pajes' Sunstar Cebu article, and so he is right, man. The CCLEX was a pretty good place to go on a bike ride. But I should also note that the route going towards CCLEX was really fun in its own way. The crowds came out for Ironman. They were lining the streets of Cordova. They were just hanging out by the roads and cheering people on. I couldn't help but smile and laugh. It was a great experience biking through so many people. But the star of the course definitely was the CCLEX. It was my first time there, so I was taking in the views and the whole experience. So when I first got to the CCLEX, this was also the point when one of the participants overtook me, and I looked at him and he was putting his head down, practically staring at the pavement. And I couldn't help myself. I blurted out, "Don't forget to look up." I mean, just look at the views. But that didn't mean just coasting and stopping for the view. I still wanted to race and see how well I could do. My strategy was to push tempo pace. For me, in terms of heart rate, that's about 160 beats per minute. That's around 80% of my max heart rate for most of the race. Then on the uphills, I pushed harder. Then on the downhills, I just stopped pedaling. I got down low and coasted. I was still running my 4630 chainring. It is a gravel bike after all. And I knew from experience that I would just spin out on the downhills anyway. So I used those few seconds of downhills as rest. The aero bar practice paid off. For the most part, I was able to stay on them. But about the 1 hour mark, I did notice parts of my legs start to tense to the point of almost cramping. So I was a little bit worried, but The cramps never came, and anyway on the downhills, I didn't have the confidence to stay on the aero bars, so I went on the drops. And when I was on the drops, the tension in my calves lessened, so it gave me a little bit of respite. My friends who didn't use aero bars admitted that the aero bar was the right choice. They complained about headwind. But to be honest, I knew there was headwind, but it didn't really bother me. I think because I was in the aero position and I was more or less doing the speed that I expected. I was hovering around 30 to 33 kilometers per hour on the flats. Of course, I slowed down on the climbs. The climbs made the course tough from a pacing perspective. I still managed though to catch a lot of people while climbing the bridges. Then some of them would catch back up to me on the downhill because they were significantly faster because I wasn't pedaling. That's my experience. Here's a few clips on my friend's Ironman experience.
Bay, lisod ba eh? Lisod kayo. Pero mo gyapon ko.
Good to see you, Bay. Bay, how was your swim?
Really good, Bay.
Waka na, saan eh? You didn't
napatiran? Yes.
Waka ni struggle? You didn't struggle? Nothing. Nothing.
Kapoy, but fun.
Oh yeah?
We'll do it again.
You'll do it again? We're doing it again next year?
We're doing it again next year.
Okay.
With the wives, of course.
What does that mean?
They're doing it too with us.
Oh, you guys are doing it, so daw.
We're gonna take our tickets again.
Okay.
No? We're not doing it again next time? No? Okay. Maybe you want to swim next time?
I didn't walk much. Good
Yeah.
sign.
That's good.
Meaning, ano ko? In my mind ba, and the ending ako ba, sikong nun. Grabe good.
No,
Inspiration. Motivation ba? Anak ko na ba eh?
as inspiration or for revenge?
For revenge.
Tayo nagkakaroon.
Also there, we do bit costume time.
Yeah.
Good job, Bay. Good job.
Nice one.
Nag-video ka?
Oh yeah.
Wait, so you had two flats?
Two flats. The first flat, I was leading.
Oh.
The time I put in a spare tube, just before I put in the CO2 canister,
Oh.
they passed, and then I valiantly chased. I was able to chase them down.
Oh my
Last
gosh.
20 of the bike, another flat.
Oh
it sounds
my
like
god.
an excuse, but it's just
Flat's a flat. Bad luck, mechanical.
yeah. I did like 248 for the bike. The first
248?
flat, I was able to fix it in under 3 minutes or around.
Yeah, but that's still.
Yeah, the second one was like 8. I didn't have a spare tube anymore. I was like, spare tube.
Oh my god, really?
But after the second flat, I wasn't thinking of like competing anymore. I was just like,
Wala na.
yeah, I was there to I don't want to ride a cab or anything going back here. So like, give me a spare tube, just let me go to transition, and then after that, the weather was nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, I want to see the guys racing, so yeah, I just did the run like a fashion show, I would say. Like, why aren't you running hard? I'm like, there's no point.
Wala na.
I didn't come here to place fifth anyway. So what really bummed me out is August is here.
Oh.
Like, if you don't know, if the guys don't know, the August Benedicto is sort of the Philippine GOAT of 70.3s.
Okay.
And he's in my age group. I was leading him before I got my first flat. And win or lose, even if I lost without the flats, I would be fine with that. I just wanted to measure myself against him.
You wanted to compete. You just wanted to be like,
To compete.
yeah.
And I was feeling real good, man.
Wow.
And it was raining. I love the rain. So, oh damn. So after the second flat, I came to transition. I decided, enjoy the race. Like, I didn't miss.
I saw you end and I was like, what's King doing? Like, more fist bumping,
Yeah.
putting hands there. I'm like,
I was like immersing myself. Like, I didn't miss a single beer in the run course.
yeah.
My goal was like to reach the finish line drunk. Came a little bit short. He said, hey bro, good job bro. Pangilan ka? Second?
Third lang ako, pare.
Nahabol ka ni Stein? Stein ba yun?
Oo eh.
Stein?
Yung foreigner.
O yung nag-third sa atin sa Bohol? Siya yun eh. Siya yun. Yeah. When you were cramping, it was like, oh shit, nahabol si Don.
Wala yung pare na i-crack. Tent lang ako. Tapos ano, shit. Isa.
Alright, so that was the Ironman in Cebu for 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I will be joining more events soon. Subscribe so you can find out more of the things that I'm gonna be up to on cycling or whatever. Alright, no boring days, please subscribe.